How's it going, everyone? My name is Michael SK, and welcome back to Higurashi When They Cry Ray. The Magatama is now in Idie's hands, which is probably the worst hands to be in, you know, based on how we've seen the coach after all these many chapters and adventures and all that. He is quite the character, and we got a little bit of a glimpse of that again in the previous episode. But he is not going to be letting that Magatama go. He's going to hold on to it. Because that's our coach. That be the doctor here. That's just how he be. So now we're going to battle for it, I guess, or something. I don't know, something about being a man or whatever he said. And so here we are for I guess like a home run off or something like that. I don't know what it is. All right, so meanwhile, the first at bat was about to begin. Rena was at the plate and Kameda-kun was on the mound.
では始めましょう。審判は不詳この私、Hinamizawaファイターズ監督、入江京介が務めます。ボール球はノーカウントですから、投手の方はちゃんとストライクゾーンに投げてくださいね。で、球拾いは両チームの皆さん、外野ノックの感覚でお願いします。はーい。
Yeah, what a great responsibility. Sorry for getting you all involved in this stupid showdown right before you were supposed to have a game together. As some of the kids even muttered, maybe I should go home today.
この亀田様が女の子相手に真剣勝負とはな。
Oh, careful what you say, buddy.
俺の剛速球は速いぜ。やめるのなら今のうちだぞ。
弱い犬ほどよく吠えるね。何でもいいからさっさとおいで、パフェオくん。
これで。
I didn't know that was a name that he went by, but it properly describes him. Kameda-kun's fastball came in on Rena's inside corner, but... Wow. Rena took a full swing at Kameda-kun's fastball, easily made contact, and it went flying beyond the home run line, far off in the distance.
すげえ。
そんな。地区予選でも打たれたことのない俺の渾身のストレートが。
Again, it's the power of love.
はい、これでまずレナは一本先取。それじゃ、次は圭一くんの番だね。バッターボックスに立って。
おう。
I faced Rena as she quickly strode to the pitcher's mound, then entered the batter's box and readied my bat.
いくよー。
Rena slowly raised her leg from the pitcher's set position, and then from her shoulder to her elbow to her wrist, she tossed the ball in a thoroughly efficient maneuver. And we are not hitting that. Coming down the center a little low, so fast. I felt lost, but I somehow managed to put strength into my grip, and then... Oh. I mean, we could watch carefully and use discretion. Yeah, let's be cautious about this one here.
Foul!
My bat just slightly grazed Rena's ball, and it rolled into the foul zone on the first base side.
惜しかったね。まずはレナが一本リードだよ。
Even if I was being careless, a miss hit was such a failure.
ケイちゃん、もうしっかりしてくださいよ。
No, this is the strat. We play this cautiously. Mion and the others must have been worried and came to check on me. It's not over yet. I was only the first at bat. As long as Rena misses the next pitch, and I'm able to land a hit. Oh, will that happen? Well, there's another point. Rena's batted ball once again shot deep over the outfield, another home run. Up onto the pitcher's mound, Kameda-kun's shoulders slumped dejectedly. Just looking at him, it was clear he didn't cut any corners or get careless on that last pitch.
さあ、圭一くんの番だよ。
おう。
I faced Rena up on the mound and then held up my bat with my strength in it. Okay, hooking toward the inside corner, low near the middle. I judged the timing and then... Yeah, we have to swing with all our might now.
Strike!
Well, that was the wrong fucking choice. Damn, we're fucking up. Well, I am jumping from, like, both sides here. Rena's pitch managed to slip past my swing and landed in the catcher's mitt behind me.
あっちゃー。全然タイミング合ってないよ。もう、ケイちゃん、何やってんですか？
Yeah, good question. I thought I had nailed it perfectly, so what gives?
まさか、リカも見ましたか？やっぱり間違いありませんわね。
Sadako seemed to have sensed something and walked up to me, and then...
ケイチさん、注意してください。レナさんのさっき投げたあれ、スライダーですわ。
スライダーってなんだ？
知りませんの？
Nope.
まっすぐの球とほとんど同じスピードでバッターから逃げるように曲がる変化球のことですわ。
You know, I actually don't think I've ever talked about this in, like, you know, the chapters that involved a little bit of baseball, but I really do not give a shit about baseball.
ある意味で、カーブよりも打ちにくいプロ御用達の魔球ですわよ。
なに？なんでそんな球レナが投げられるんだ？
The power of love.
そりゃまあ伝記を読んできたからじゃない？往年の大投手の。
なんじゃそりゃ。そんなもんで魔球が身につくならプロ野球選手があんなに高額年俸もらったりするわけないだろ
う。しかし現に投げてきているわけですから。
Yeah, but there's one thing from reading them and actually, like, you know, learning how to throw it.
さすがはレナさんというか、正直驚きました。
いくらマガタマの力とはいえ、好きな相手のために魔球を投げられるとは。レナ。
確かに。
As we were talking, Rena began her third at bat. Kamade-kun was halfway, teary-eyed as he threw the third pitch, and then... Well, 3-0 now. The ball was again batted at an arc, sending it soaring high in the brilliant blue sky. But fortunately, or perhaps unfortunately, the trajectory sent it beyond the foul line, so it was declared a foul ball. Okay, never mind.
とはいえ、飛距離だけで言えば十分スタンドインの打球でしたね。
I shuddered, once again reminded that I'm up against one hell of an opponent.
少し力が入っちゃったね。さあ、ケイチ君の3打席目だよ。覚悟はいい？
The power difference between us was on full display as I stepped up to the plate. Is this next one going to be a breaking ball or a straight shot? Damn it, worrying about all these additional pitch options, I can't stay focused. Rena's pitch was coming in on the outside corner, just barely within hitting range. Yeah, we have to take a chance. Wait, did it actually finally fucking work? The pitch was skillfully hit back, and it was now coasting straight toward the home run zone on the right. However... The ball dropped just a few meters, no, just a few dozen centimeters too soon. But it seemed like I got the timing right, so I should be ready for the next one. All right. Uh-oh. I was expecting Rena to feel threatened by that, but she had a smile full of pity on her face as she slipped off her glove and grabbed the bat and then spoke up.
ちょっとがっかりだね、ケイチ君。せっかくレナがいい勝負にしてあげようと手を抜いてあげたのに。
なに？
ケイチさん、今のストレートでしたわ。それもかなり狙い目の。
Sadako seemed like she was struggling to speak as she commended Rena, excuse me. Shit, did my confusion about if it was going to be a breaking ball or a fastball prevent me from getting enough distance?
今ので追いつけないようじゃ、もう結果は見えたね。次からはレナの全力で行くから、覚悟しててよ。
Oh no. It's sad to say, but right now there's just too much of a power gap between Rena and me.
くそ！サトコ、どうすればいい？スライダーの打ち方、お前はわかるか？
私も本でしか読んだことはありませんわ。そもそもそんな変化球を投げられる方と野球をやったことはございませんし、一体どうしたら。
Just then, Sadako clapped her hands together like she just had an epiphany.
ケイチさん、私にこの後の打席を任せていただけませんか？
I thought Rena really wanted us to be on the batter position, if you will. Yeah, you fucking go, girl.
よし、任せたサトコ。
Wait, didn't Sadako save the day like the last time we were in like such a jam?
あ、でも 途中交代はできるのかな。
I felt a little anxious about it, so I ran the suggestion by Coach and Rena, but since they were in such a strong lead, they gave the okay immediately.
もちろん OK ですよ。
A little cocky.
竜宮さんとさとこちゃんが私の専属メイドの椅子をめぐって戦い合う。
That's not what's happening
実
here.
に悲しい。
That's far
悲
from
しい
it.
対決です。しかしこれはこの私の魅力ゆえにもたらされてしまった悲劇。ああ憎い。二人の麗しき美少女を引きつけてやまない自分がたまらなく憎い。
むしろ見ている私が引きつけを起こしそうですわ。
God damn.
先にぶん殴
Jesus
って
fucking
元気を排
Christ.
除して差し上げようかしら。敵が強いほど手に入れたものの価値は大きくなるからね。どんな手でも構わないよ。最後に勝つのはレナとご主人様だけど。いい気になっているのも今のうちですわ。私の実力、とくとご覧あそばせ。
Yeah, like I said, there was some cockiness there. That will be a downfall, I'm sure.
バカな。
This time, Kameda-kun fell to his knees and collapsed right there on the mound. Rena's third hit of the day arched towards center field and then disappeared.
さとこ。
Wait, isn't this the fourth?
任せてくださいませ。とりあえず一本でも取り返すことが先決ですから。
And then Sotoko stepped up to the plate.
さとこちゃん、覚悟はいい？たとえさとこちゃんでもレナは容赦しないよ。ええ、もちろんですわ。強い敵ほど私の腕が鳴りますのよ。いい度胸だね。それじゃあ行くよ。あ、そうそう、レナさん、スライダーを投げるときは投げる腕のくせにご用心遊ばせ。
Rena was already in the middle of setting up her throw, and that one comment from Sotoko had her eyes open wide in bewilderment. But it was too late to change her course, so she released the ball in a visibly clumsy throw and... yeah, here we go.
いただきですわ。
Naturally, Sotoko wasn't about to overlook a careless misthrown pitch and swung her bat. The ball vigorously arched upward and soared high into the sky and then disappeared in the direction of left field. Hey, it was a good idea to have Sotoko, step up.
さっとこんなもんでございますわ。
Okay, the score is now 3-1. It's a disadvantage, of course, but it's a huge step up from the psychological pressure of having 0 points. Yeah, we can actually have a bit of a comeback here.
ちょっと富田
It
君、
is possible.
玉拾いはいいので私のカバンからカメラを。
I looked on, feeling sorry for him for being unreasonably ordered around, but Tomita-kun responded yes, sir, with a twinkle in his eye, and then charged toward the third base bench. Hey, coach, Tomita-kun, we all came here to play baseball, right? I think so, to a degree. Maybe Rena was still upset about giving up a hit, and it was dragging her down. But she hit the ball off center, and it resulted in an infield pop fly. And then for Sotoko's second at bat...
油断したよ、さとこちゃん。でも、次はどうか。
Then Rena put all her strength into her arm as she raised it, and with the full force of her body swung her arm through the air. It was the fastest pitch I'd ever seen, heading towards Sotoko's inside corner. However...
早いだけなら、なんとかなりますのよ。
So much to speak even during the pitch.
すげえぜ、さとこ。連続ホームランかよ。
腕力の差は配球の読みでカバーですわ。
Atta girl, Sotoko. She must have known that Rena was frustrated by Sotoko pointing out her slider quirk and giving up a hit, and predicted that she'd come in with a fastball this time.
素晴らしい、素晴らしすぎますよ、さとこちゃん。 ぜひとも次の試合からは我がひなみざわファイターズの4番打者にドラフト1位指名させてください。
ご主人様
Wow.
いや、すみませんレナさん、勝負は非常です。ぜひともなお一層の気合を入れて頑張ってください。
ご主人様
It's weird because, yeah, she's still, completely infatuated with him, but it is really yandere when you think about it.
さあこれで3対2。ここは私もサトコのフォローをしてあげないとね。おーい亀田くん。
は
Mion called out to Kameda-kun, whose pride and self-confidence were now completely shattered, and was now in a completely dazed, burnout state. And then she whispered something or other into his ear.
それは本当か？いや、本当ですか？マイエンジェル！
What did she tell him?
そのマイエンジェルはやめてほしいんだけど。とにかく約束するよ。だから元気出して精一杯頑張ってきて。
What did she promise him? I want to know.
俺はやる！やるぞ！俺はこれから修羅になる！人と会っては人を切り、鬼と会っては鬼を切る。広告の後輩、この一戦にあれ！
Hell yeah, man, you go get it. After hearing that, the emaciation Kameda-kun had been feeling a moment ago disappeared, and he stepped up to the mound with an aura of intense flames emanating from his back. Then he turned toward Rena, who was smiling calmly in the batter's box. He carefully dusted his hands with the non-slip powder, and then tightened his grip on the ball.
あれあれどうしたのかな負け犬さん。急に元気出して。でも結果は変わらないけどね。
悪いなお嬢さん。今までの俺は死んだ。ついさっきな。そしてここにいる俺は生まれ変わったニューカメダだ。これまでとは一味違うぜ。
Yeah, I doubt it. You're still gonna go out for those parfaits and, other sweets over at Angel Mort. We all know. And then Kameda-kun raised his leg up to the sky in a throwing form like he was thrusting it up toward the heavens, and stepped forward with tremendous vigor, throwing a fastball with all of his weight and all of his spirit behind it.
俺の魂を食らいやがれ！
The force of the pitch was so strong not even Rena could hit it back, but she swung the bat with all of her might. She weakly batted it back and the ball rolled through the infield before coming to a stop.
おいミオン、お前亀田君に何を言ったんだ？
Yeah, share with the class?
ちょっとね。一級レナを封じるごとに次のデザートフェスタでスペシャルメニューを特別に追加するって条件の提示を。
That's it?
しかしすごい効き目だわこりゃ。
Oh, I guess it was enough. Fuck.
なるほど。
Oh, what do I have to say to complain, That's Mion for you. Nice strategy. I guess the game just kind of continues here. The desperate struggle between Rena and Sotoko continued with the score still 3-2. And then for Rena's final at-bat. It had been a while since we heard the pleasant sound of a Rena batted ball echoing all around, but the hit was just slightly off, and it plopped down just shy of the home run zone. So in the end, Rena scored 3 home runs. Considering she was going head-to-head with a Koshin class ace pitcher, it was truly an accomplishment.
ということは次の打席でサトコがホームランを打てば延長戦なのです。頑張れなのです。サトコ
Noticing Sotoko grimacing in pain, we all rushed over.
どうしたサトコ？
すみませんわね。ちょっとドジをやってしまいましたわ。
What'd you do? Sotoko bitterly smiled and held out her right hand for us to see. Looking closely, the nail of her index finger was stained reddish black, like it was bleeding internally.
サトコ怪我してるじゃないですか。
Yeah, what did she do?
あっちゃー、こりゃひどいわ。監督ちょっと来て。
Coach was in the middle of wiping the dirt off the home plate when Mion called out to him in a panic. He recognized the situation, immediately rushed over with a first aid kit, sat Sotoko down on a bench, and began administering treatment.
さっきのファールチップを打った時に指に球が当たってしまったんでしょうね。
Ah,
すぐに
yeah, that'll
診
do
療所
it.
へ。私の車で行きましょう。
ですわ。これくらい。
Sadako stout-heartedly clutched the bat and tried heading out toward the batter's box. But before she could, Rika-chan cut in front of her and held out a hand to stop her.
さとこはよくやったのです。これ以上はもういいのですよ。よくはありませんわ。この勝負に決着をつけなければレナさんはずっとあのままなんですのよ。私たちが、いえ、私がやらなければいけないんです。
さとこちゃん、もういいです。私の負けです。この勾玉は皆さんにお返ししましょう。
It was that easy?
つい面白がって私のつまらない遊びに皆さんを巻き込んでしまってすみませんでした。
つまらない遊び？監督さん、それは真剣に勝負をしているレナさんに失礼ですわ。少なくともレナさんはそうは思っていないはずです。
Sadako glared back at Coach, admonishing him for what he'd carelessly said.
サトコ。
最初は正直レナさんのこと滑稽だと思ってからかっていましたわ。でも途中から私ちょっと感動しましたの。勾玉の効力とはいえ好きな方のためにここまで真剣になれるレナさんはやっぱりすごいって。
Oh yeah, you should have seen her in chapter 6.
だから私もレナさんの一生懸命な思いに真正面からぶつからなければ失礼だって思いましたのよ。
Come to think of it, when Sadako first took over for me, she was trying to upset Rena with bluffing and psychological attacks. But somewhere along the way, she began competing in earnest without resorting to underhanded tactics. Maybe confronting her directly allowed Sadako to feel the strength of Rena's heart more than anyone else. I know the basic rules of baseball since we've done it as a club activity, but there's no way I'd have the strength to compete with a pitcher that's famous even at the Koshin level. And yet, thanks to the Magatama of Fuwarazu, Fuwarazu, I'm sorry, I was like, wait, I feel like I have two letters mixed up there, and her love for Coach, she studied magic pitches and caught up to Kamede-kun's skill level, all to ensure victory for Coach. Sorry, I was like dying there.
レナの恐るべき潜在能力には驚かされますのです。
You know, classic me and trying to talk until I actually choke myself.
ということを立証することになりましたね。だね。おじさんは本気ですごいと思ったよ。
すごいどころじゃ済まねえだろ。今のレナは勾玉の剣を抜きにしても甲子園でも活躍できる実力があるぞ。
ああ、いやそういうことじゃなくてさ、好きになった相手に合わせようとさ、一生懸命努力する姿勢って立派だなって思ったの。私たちってさ、誰かを気に入ったらさ、まず自分の世界に引き込もうとしない？相手に自分の好きなものを気に入らせようとしちゃうじゃん。
それは普通のことじゃないのですか？
私もそうだしさ、案外そういう人多いんじゃないかって思う。でもさ、レナは違うんだよね。富武さんにしろ高野さんにしろ、そして監督にせよ、相手の趣味に自分を合わせようと一生懸命努力したじゃん。確かに相手に合わせる度合いが逸脱していたけど、私は驚くところはそこじゃなくて、とにかく努力していることだと思うね。
I mean, it is impressive. I'd be lying if I said otherwise.
そういうものですかね。相手に合わせてばっかりだと疲れちゃいませんか？でしょ？自分の世界に相手を引き込むってことは、あるいは相手を疲れさせてることなのかもしれない。だからさ、本来は素敵な二人だったらお互いにある程度歩み合わなくちゃいけないんだよね。でも自分から歩み寄ろうとする人は少ないよ。みんな自分の世界の踏み絵を相手に踏ませて、自分からは歩み寄る努力をせず相手を引っ張る。
For some reason, Mion's uncharacteristic musing hurt a little.
ミーの話よくわかりますのです。僕も相手を引き込むばかりで自分から歩み寄ろうとしたことはなかったかもなのです。それは多分サトコも、そしてミーも。そういえばミー、誰に頼まれても部活には混ぜてあげなかったのに、ケイイチだけはミーの方から部活に誘いましたですね。
そうだったっけ？
This is news to me unless this was actually revealed.
いや、 のことや
I feel like we did know this, though. I mean, it sounds right. If there was anything this incident taught me, it was that Rena would be a great wife in the future.
となれば
True.
早くこんな勝負を決着させてレナを正気に戻してあげないといけないのです。
After saying that, Rika-chan turned back toward Rena on the pitcher's mound. Rena had been serving as both the batter and the pitcher, so as you would expect, she looked rather tired, but her eyes alone still had power to them, overflowing with fighting spirit to seize victory.
ケイチ、レナが本当にいい子だってことはもう十分わかりましたのです。だからこの茶番を。
ああ、レナが将来どんな恋をしてどんな人と結婚するかは知らねえ。でもそれはレナが自分で決める。妙な魔法は一切必要ねえってことだ。
Of course, some might want to borrow that magic strength, but others would create their own destiny without relying on another's power. Rena was obviously the latter sort. Well, there is no former or latter. Everyone wants to create their own destiny with their own strength. When you start thinking that some people can do that but others can't, it's like admitting to yourself that you're one of the ones who can't do it. Rena's force of will seemed divine. The way she kept on smiling despite her exhaustion, she looked so noble. The lesson that Rena demonstrated in her short life is precious, but something that we must never forget. So I think that broad smile of Rena's was only for the person that she had truly decided on, from the bottom of her heart.
じゃあケイちゃん、あんたに全てを託すよ。だから私たちの期待に応えてよね。
おう、よし、サトコ、俺に代われ。もともと俺の役目だったんだ。お前の思いは俺が引き受けてやるぜ。
ケイチさん。
Well, let's see how this all goes. Sadako stared hard at me for a while, like she was trying to gauge my true intentions, and then...
ではケイチさん、お願いいたしますわ。せめて最後の打席はイーブンにして延長戦につなげてくださいませ。
おうよ、任せろって。
I grabbed the bat from Sadako and then walked over to the batter's box. Then I turned toward Rena, who was drenched in sweat and panting heavily, and I put strength into my grip as I donned a batting stance.
さあレナ、泣いても笑ってもこれが最後の勝負だ。直球でも変化球でも何でも来やがれ。
最後はやっぱりケイイチくんとなんだね。あんまり思った通りにならなくて腹も立ったけど、でもとっても楽しかった。だからこれが本当に最後の勝負。
Okay, you don't have to look like that, though. Just
もう
like you
小
can
細
tone
工
it
も
down a
何も
little.
ない真っ向勝負だからね。
おう、さあかかってきやがれ。
Rena put every ounce of strength in her body into a fastball. And I responded with a full force swing with all my might. Well, it connected. Then the ball coasted somewhere deep beyond the outfield.
というわけでホームラン競争は3対3ドロー。しかし竜宮さんがギブアップのため部活チームの勝ちです。
Wait, she agreed to it?
よっしゃー。
Oh wait, maybe it was just the coach himself that agreed to it because they are a team. In contrast to our triumphant victory shout, Rena dejectedly hung her head. That last pitch that Rena threw to me literally had all of Rena's strength poured into a single throw. After she finished the pitch, she knelt down on the mound like she had no strength left in her. Nevertheless, she still tried to stand back up like she wanted to continue the fight, but coach couldn't bear to see it, so we gave Rena a final order from her master, telling her to give up.
負けちゃった。
いえいえ、勝負には負けましたが、レナさんは孤軍奮闘、素晴らしい戦いっぷりでした。同じ条件で戦っていれば私たちの大勝利でしたよ。いや、今回のこれは勝ち負けじゃない。本当に素晴らしい。私にとっては最高に実りある体験でした。
Oh, my bad.
せっかくのメイドを失うのは惜しいですが、これでまたメイド化計画を実現する野望が一層強くなりましたよ。竜宮さん、素敵なドリームをありがとうございました。
はーい。勝負には勝ちましたが、 他のもので負けた気がしますわね。
Oh, I'm losing my sanity.
さすがレナってとこか。緊張感が抜けたら一気に疲れが。
そうそう、このキーホルダーをお返しす
Oh
る
my
約束でした
god,
ね。
no. No.
すみません。
When Coach plucked the Magatama from his uniform pocket, his fingers slipped and flung it away. And why did it have to come flying toward me the exact moment my mouth was wide open? Oh no, he's gonna swallow it, isn't he?
飲み込んじまった。
はあ？何やってんのゲイちゃん。吐き出して吐き出して。おじさんが下っ腹を殴ってあげるよ。貞子、羽交い締めにして。それ。へっ
やめて。
神妙になさいませ。
Oh my god, dude. It's gonna fuse in with his soul, too.
ボディは後から聞いてくる。
リカちゃま、これって手遅れ？
お腹の中に入ったらさらっと溶けてあっさり吸収してしまいます。食後30分以内がタイムリミットなのです。でもとにかく紅白揃いましたのです。圭一とレナをフルデ神社に連れて行けばすぐに僕が解除させますのです。というわけで2人が取り返しのつかないことになる前にフルデ神社へ連行ですわ。
And we have half an hour to do it.
さあさあ、ミオンさん、西尾さん、2人を引きずっていきますわよ。
あいやさ。
I have a very bad feeling. But of course, this whole deal here isn't over. Of course it isn't. There's no way it would be that easy. Now it's Keiichi's turn for pain. At least this is less, weird. Well, I mean, it's weird, but it's less creepy and odd. According to Rika-chan, the Magatama of Fuwarazu wouldn't take effect until after a short period of time. By the time we peeled Rena away from Irie-san and took her out of the baseball field, she had suddenly gone back to her normal self. But we couldn't waste time because if we did that, she would start getting cozy with me. We got on our bikes and rushed to the shrine. How long would that take? Because we have to go all the way back to the village.
もうすっかりいい時間になっちゃったね。おじさん、昼食食べ損なったからお腹ペコペコだよ。でも無事に一件落着してよかったですね。レナさんには申し訳ないですけど、なんだか退屈しない2日間でした。愉快というかなんというか、レナの恐ろしさの一端を垣間見た2日間だったね。なんとなくオチが気に入らないけど。おやおや、無事円満に解決でいいじゃないですか。変なお姉ですね。
Are things actually resolved though? I'm a little hesitant here. For some reason, Mion was puffing her cheeks like she wasn't very amused. Shion laughed at that and gave her a there. What the heck was that about? So wait, what happened? Or what's going to happen?
ではレナとケイチ、手をお清めしましたら2人でお祈りしますのです。僕がいいと言うまでそのままなのですよ。
おう、ほいレナ、ちゃちゃっと済まして解放されようぜ。もたもたしてるとまた霊の力が蘇っちまう。
そうだね。ほう、少しずつじんわり来たかも。
Uh-oh. We better hurry up then.
まずいぞ、急いでくれ。
僕はちゃんと急いでますので、ケイチもお祈りをして精神を集中するのです。
わかったよ。
How is prayer gonna work here?
ねえ、ケイチくん。
なんだよ。
さっきは助けに来てくれてありがとう。
Can we save the thanks here until, after we're not, I don't want to say cursed, but we don't have these Magatama inside of us,
礼を言われることじゃないぜ。
うん。その時ね、ケイチくんが言ってくれた言葉がなんか嬉しかったかな。俺がお前を救ってやるぞって。あの言葉だけね、頭の中がふわふわだったのに、 ちゃんとギューって聞こえたんだよ。嬉しかったかな。
別に特別な意味で言ったわけじゃねえぞ。まああの場の雰囲気というかノリというかあるだろ、そういうお約束ってやつ。
圭一くんは早くお腹の中からマガタマなくなってほしいんだよね。
Yes.
何バカなこと言ってんだよ。こんな怪しいものいつまでも腹の中に入れてたくねえだろ。
うん。レナなんかにしがみついてこられたら迷惑だもんね。
Well.
おい、そういう勘違いはするなよ。別に俺はレナが嫌いだから急いでるんじゃねえんだぞ。
Yeah, a more natural relationship would be better, obviously.
また例の力が始まったらレナが俺にベタベタするだろ。まあ確かにそういうのは俺も男だし嫌いじゃないけどよ。
There would be a sense of guilt.
レナの気持ちがもてあそばれてるだけでフェアじゃねえと思うんだよな。だってそうだろ、レナの本心じゃねえんだぜ。あの恋するレナはレナが本当に好きになった人に向けられるべきで、こんな不正な力で俺なんかに向けられちゃおかしいんだ。
そうだね。でもね、圭一くん、さっきメイド対決やってる時にみーちゃんたちがレナのことを相手に合わせられるのはすごいねって話してたの聞いてた？
まあ一応はな。
Ah, so Rena was able to hear our conversation back then.
謙遜じゃなくて、誰だって好きな人ができたらその人に気に入られようと努力できるよ。レナだけの特別な力じゃない。好きになった人が手作りのクッキーが好きだって言ってくれたら、また頑張りたいと思うのはきっとレナだけじゃないと思うよ。みーちゃんだって、しーちゃんだって、さとこちゃんだって、りかちゃんだって、もちろん圭一くんにだってある力なんだから。
そういうもんかね。でもレナの手作りクッキーが好きになるってのはわかるな。昨日食って確かにうまいと思ったもんな。
I kind of forgot about that whole cookie thing. And wait, it's not yesterday. Honestly, I've been kind of like poking out some mistakes here with the writing. But yesterday was not the day that Rena got, infused or whatever with the Magatama. That was 2 days ago when they were out looking around for shit and junk and whatever else over there at the dam site. And then the next day, which was yesterday, was when she fell for every one of the 3 characters there of Tomitake, Takano, and then Irie. And then the doc was like, all right, if it's a fight you'll get. And, well, then it's the next day where we're here, or we were there playing baseball, and now we're here. So, yeah, it wasn't yesterday.
ありがとう。それに、レナだって自分を相手に合わせるばっかりじゃない。相手を自分の世界に引き込もうと、相手の迷惑も考えずに引っ張っちゃうこともあるよ。
宝探しのことかよ。まあ俺でも最初は面食らったからな。レナみたいな普通っぽい女の子がこんな趣味を持ってるのかよって結構驚いたのもいい思い出だぜ。
やっぱ面食らっちゃうよね。変だよね。そういうのに誘っちゃいけないよね。
相手がそういうのを好きじゃなさそうだったら無理に誘うのは遠慮した方がいいだろうよ。最近は潔癖っぽい軟弱な男も多いらしいからよ。
そうだね。うん。
Well, hold your horses.
でもよ、俺は楽しいと思ってるからな。誤解すんなよ。明日の部活が早く終わったらまた一緒に宝探しをしようって約束してるもんな。
うん、してる。うん。
まあレナが本当の意味で宝探しに連れて行きたい人が現れるまでは付き合ってやるからさ。安心して力仕事は俺に任せろよな。でも冷蔵庫をどかすのはさすがに俺一人じゃきついけどな。はははは。
ダメ。圭一くん、フワラズのマガタマの力また込み上げてきた。
おいおい、まずいな。とにかくお祈りに集中しろ。
Yeah, you guys have been talking about other shit for the last 5 minutes. Get back to
そ
the
の気持ち
prayer.
は
Or
もう少しで消え
praying,
るんだか
excuse me.
ら辛抱してろ。
It's time for
そうだね。
prayer, not for love.
少しで消えちゃうんだね。
たく、こんな面倒な宝物、よくも神様は作ったもんだぜ。人の迷惑も考えろってんだ。
そうかな。レナは、素敵な宝物だったと思うよ。
Nope, it wasn't. It was a scary
本
treasure.
当に好きで大好きなのに、背中を一押ししてくれる何かは欲しい。そういう人たちってきっと大昔から大勢いたんだよ。そういう人たちにたくさんの幸せをプレゼントしてきた魔法の宝物だと思うよ。
ま、今日最大の被害者のレナがそう言うんなら、そういうことにしてもいいか。
もうダメ。
おいおいリカちゃん、まだかよ。急いでくれよ。
急いでますのです。急がせていますのですよ。
Oh no.
ケイチくん、これ私の意志じゃないかもね。マガタマの力なのかもね。リュグーレナはケイチくんのこと大好きだよ。
Yeah, I'm gonna chalk it up to the Magatama.
もうすぐ消えちゃう力なら今それだけ伝えたいから。
バカ、マガタマの力に屈するなよ。本気にするだろ。
そうだね。マガタマの力早く解けちゃうといいね。だって解けないとどんな勇気ある言葉も何も伝わらないもんね。
What did you mean by that? Can we get an analysis on that?
聞きましたですか、サトコ。レナがケイイチに告白しちゃったのですよ。
Because of the Magatama.
聞こえましたわ。なんでしょう。ケイイチさんとレナさんが仲良しなのはとてもいいことなんですけど、なぜかムカムカして腹立たしいですわ。リカ、儀式の一部ってことにしてウサギ跳びで境内の階段往復させてあげるのはい
Oh,
か
they're
がか
being
しら。
trolled. Okay.
ミーには聞こえなくて幸いだったのです。もし聞こえていたら明日からケイイチは部活100連敗の罰ゲーム地獄に落とされていたのですよ。いっそのこと今のをミオンさんに教えて差し上げるのはいかがですか。それも面白いと思いますですが、こういうネタはもしもの時のために取っておいた方がいいと思いますのです。危なくなった時の緊急回避ツール、これニパーン。ミカ、あなたも相当のワルですわね。hinamizawa村はずっとこの内側だけの狭い世界でしたから、
True.
たまには何か素敵なことも必要だったと思いますのですよ。だから僕のご先祖様はフワラズの勾玉を残し続けたと思いますのです。綺麗にまとめようとしておりますけど、そうして誕生したカップルの裏で泣いている男の方が大量にいらっしゃることを考えると、あまり大手を振っては喜べませんわね。
Why are we getting meta again?
全員の
Why
希
do
望
we
を
keep
叶
going
え
in
ら
that
れないので
direction?
したら、縁結びの神様を語るのは少々傲慢だと思いますけど。ひどい言い方なのです。神様でもできることとできないことがあるのです。最初から神や物に頼ったりする人はまず努力をすることが大切だと覚えるべきなのですよ。なんか思いっきり神様のサボりを正当化しているようにも聞こえますけど。
Huh, I wonder why.
そうそう、リカの罰ゲームがまだでしたわね。さっきシオンさん、園崎家の秘密部屋で準備万全っておっしゃっていましたわよ。
Why is it in that room?
下で葛西さんがお車用意してお待ちしているとのことですから、この後のことをお楽しみにしておいてくださいませ。もちろん私もご同行いたしますわよ。今日はサトコの治療がこの後ありますから、そっちが優先なのです。
Yeah, we don't need you going all crazy.
それに先祖の罪は子孫の罪ではないのです。過去の失敗を水に流してこそ正常な国交は開かれるのですよ。
おい、サトコにリカちゃん、俺たちいつまでこうしてりゃいいんだ。
ごめんなさいませ。もう儀式は終わったとのことですから大丈夫みたいですわよ。 さて、この後は理科のための体験会が控えていますから、こちょこちょマシーンの。
リカちゃま、覚悟。
Anyway, well, we had a half-baked ending, but everything worked out peacefully. Or so it seemed. Why is it so it seemed? Also, I think the deal here is that the ritual finished, I guess, well after Rena did her little... what's going on here? After Rena, I guess, did her little confession deal there, I think she was still under the impression that she had the Magatama. And everything's a mind game when you think about it. If you tell yourself something is a certain way and you fully convince yourself things are a certain way, well, then you'll kind of go along with it. Your body will react in that sort of way. Your mind will go along with it. So, yeah, there you go.
やっと見つけたよ、レナちゃん。
もう探したわよ、レナちゃん。
Oh no.
どこに行ったのか心配したんだから。
What's gonna happen? Though things were just about to end on a good note, Tomitake-san and Takano-san ruined the mood by butting in right at the end of the ceremony. What are they gonna do?
それはひどいよ、レナちゃん。昨日僕と約束したじゃないか。ほら、レナちゃんのサイズでちゃんとナース服を用意したんだ。
Again, it wasn't yesterday.
さあ、僕と二人っきりのプライベート撮影会をしよう。
話しなさいよ、次郎さん。レナちゃん本気で嫌がってるわよ。
高野さんこそ話すんだ。僕はね、ようやく生涯のパートナーと、
My
そして
brother in Christ,
最
you
高の
don't want to
被写
say
体を見つ
that.
けたのさ。
You really don't want to say that.
さあ、すべてのフィルムをレナちゃんのナース姿で埋め尽くしてあげるよ。はう、お持ち帰り。
I don't know if that's
レ
your
ナちゃんは
line.
ね、汚らわしいオスザルになんて興味ないんだから。ねえ、レナちゃん。今日から私のことはお姉様って呼んでいいんだからね。ほらほらダメよ。体が曲がっていてよ。
I don't know if One-sama is one that I've necessarily heard, but okay.
二人とも話してよ。なんでこんな目に遭うのかな。あれはマガタマの力ではありませんので、もう私たちにはどうしようもないのですわ。
Nope, that's just the village of Hinamizawa.
けじめを取って、やはり今日この後は理科のためにこちょこちょマシンに加えて新開発のグリグリマシンとワキワキマシンの体験会も開くべきですわね。
Huh. I don't know what to say to those ones, though. Rika-chan ran off with tears in her eyes, and Sadako chased after her. We were all tepidly watching over this rare scene, so opposite of what we'd normally see.
なあシオン、そのマシーンの威力ってどんなのだ？
知りたいですか？
Yeah, maybe. Sounds funny.
遠慮します。
All right. Cool. And that is that. Nice. I can't skip this, can I? And the music is playing too. Well, whatever. I can at least lower that. Yeah, this was something. Not as enjoyable as the first chapter by a long shot, I would argue, but it wasn't bad. I just don't think there was a single takeaway here. I just think that it was, goofy. And it kind of explored, Rena a little bit more, maybe. I don't know. I mean, especially the relationship between Rena and Keiichi. Maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna say probably not, but whatever. Well, we got one more chapter to go, and then we can call this this game here a complete deal. However, I'm worried for whatever is coming up next. I will say that. Oh, hey, mages had a part in this? All right. Actually, I was also going to bring up that the, I guess the original PC version of this chapter, I'm sure that goes into a similar but different direction. Maybe has a different ending or something. But I feel like because there are two versions of this chapter, that's probably why we got the mix-ups that we, ended up getting in terms of, like, I guess, tense that I was just pointing out. So I think just because of all this script swapping around or something, like maybe that is the problem. I don't know. All right. Hurry up, credits. I want to end this episode. I am tired. I don't know how I'm going to stay up tonight. I don't even know if I want to. I'm a tired boy. A tired boy needing sleep. And we're not done, are we? Fuck. Please don't let this be too long. Please.
にしても縁結びの勾玉か。使い方によっては世界平和にも利用できそうなんだけどな。
世界平和？
I mean, kinda, yeah.
なんか
Maybe.
越楽スケールの大きな話が出たね。それって一体どうやって？
ほら、あれだ。
Oh boy. Here we go.
紛争とかでいがみ合ってる2つの国の偉い人に渡すんだ。そうしたらお互いに仲良くなってめでたしめでたしじゃないか。
いくらなんでもお国の対立問題でそう簡単には参りませんわ。上の方が仲直りしても他の方々が納得しなければ同じことですし、二人とも職を追われておしまいだと思いますわよ。それにあの勾玉だと一方的に好きになって相手の気持ちはお構いなしだもんね。それって好きって感情とはちょっと違うと思う。むしろ依存とか従属とかあんまり幸せな感じじゃないね。やっぱり恋愛はお互いに好き合って理解してこそ成立するものなんだってレナは思うよ。
Oh yeah, 100%.
まあそういう意味では国家は大げさとしても仲間同士の信頼関係にも同じことが言えるかもしれません。便利な道具を使って理由も根拠もなくこっちに好意を向けさせるなんて虫が良すぎます。結局泥臭くても理解の積み重ねが大事ってことなんでしょうね。
理解か。言葉にすると簡単だけどなかなか難しいよな。仲のいい相手のことを考えてるつもりでもこっちの思惑と全然違ってることの方が多いし。
そもそも相手のためって考え方自体が傲慢なのかもしれないね。それってすっごく自分を相手よりも高みに置いてる思考なんだから。だったら本音をぶつけ合った方が逆に理解が深まるってこともあるんじゃないかな。
とても深い話なのです。
ほうほう。だったらお姉、今持ってる本音をケイちゃんにぶつけてみなさ
I'm down. Let's
いな。
go.
意外に理解が深まるかもしれませんよ。
Come on now. Spill the beans.
いや、それとこれとは。
なんだミオン。
We know there's
俺に
something.
何かあるってのか。言ってみろよ。ほれほれ。
言えるわけないでしょ。
Mion's a fun character.
なあレナ、ミオン出て行っちまったがやっぱりこれも本人に疑問をぶつけるべきなんだろうか。
さてね、レナは知らない。
まったくデリカシーないのはお互い様ってやつですか。前途は多難ですね。
とはいえこの件で圭一さんに理解を深めろってのは酷かもしれませんわ。ギャルゲー主人公のお約束なのですよ。ミパ
That's beyond me. Or maybe that's just me also being oblivious. I was going to throw out, I think it was in the last episode or the one before, that Keiichi and Rena are my one true ship or whatever it is. But, a good backup, I'm going to argue, would probably be Keiichi and Mio. They, I don't think they have such a solid connection compared to Rena and Keiichi, but, it's a good second one, I guess. All right. In the next episode, I suppose, we will be going into the third chapter that we are allowed to embark on here in this game. This one I hear is absolutely fucking terrible or awful. I mean, the word is right there too. So it's going to be a rough one from what I hear. I hear that it is completely messed up. So yeah, of course we have to go through it. Absolutely. Have to see what kind of damage it really does provide. But thank you all for watching this episode. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that fancy jazz. I actually can't, exit this menu. You actually have to select something here, so that's cool. But yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one, and we'll start Batsukoishi, or however you pronounce that. See you guys then.